Trying to make this video for about 2 weeks, and something seems to come up every time. So we are in Tess's Jeep. This is the Jeep Wrangler, and we're going to talk about it, review it, and give you guys our overall impression. Honey, what's your impression of the Jeep? If I say I want something done to the Jeep, what do you always say?
Big wheels.
She wants big wheels. Yeah, I'll put up here. Tess used to have her first Jeep was a 2014 Jeep that we had bought in 2018, and we actually had towed it behind our motorhome all the way from Florida to Buffalo, because we were moving from Florida to Buffalo, and did great. It was a modified Jeep. It had big, huge wheels on it, and if you ask my wife how tall she is, she will tell you she's 5 feet tall.
No, I don't say that. I don't lie about my height.
Just
I'm 4'11".
4'11", okay, yeah. Anyhow, not the biggest of stature, so watching people watch her get in that huge Jeep was really kind of comical.
They always ask me, how do you get in that big truck?
With a ladder. Should have had a rope ladder we throw down the side of it. Anyhow, we're going to give you our impressions of the 22 Wrangler. I just hint, she loves it. But first things first, got to get our priorities straight. I told her I'd take her for a cup of coffee. We're going to run through the car wash. That's why it's raining, by the way. Well, welcome back to the channel. Today is something a little bit different. We're standing in front of Tess's vehicle, which is the 2022 Jeep Wrangler. How many miles do you have on it now?
Oh my God, don't even know. 18,000?
18,000. Tess doesn't drive near as much as I do, and she's not near as hard on her vehicle as I am. We're going to take a quick walk around the vehicle, look under the hood, and kind of give you our thoughts. And we're going to answer the question, would we buy this vehicle again? And stay with us. It'll be kind of fun. Thanks for joining us. This is our little, we live in the village of Clarence, the town of Clarence. And
1872.
Yeah, we got a lot of these old historic buildings. That one built in 1872. And one of the best things that we're seeing right now is the changing leaves. Hey, we try awful hard to bring you great content. Please give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. This home coming up here on the right, we call it the Stone House. It's one of the oldest homes here in Clarence. It's from the, near as we can tell, the late 1700s. This home right here, and just absolutely beautiful. Tess and I both are into old houses and the history of our area. So again, this is the Jeep Wrangler Limited, and the original sticker, which I have in my hands, was about $48,000 back in 2022. Bought it about 2 years ago. You know, here is a picture of Tess's original Jeep, her first one, the 2014. And when I called my nephew, who sold us all our vehicles, and told him, hey, I want to upgrade Tess. I think it was it our anniversary or your birthday, or?
It was our anniversary.
It was our anniversary, okay. So I wanted to surprise her with it, and he said to me, Uncle Kevin, are you sure? Tess loves that Jeep. And kind of made me a little nervous, to be honest with you. I was going to be giving her a brand new. The other Jeep had a lot of miles on it. She goes into the city sometimes on evenings and during the winter, and I just got concerned about the reliability of the Jeep with a lot of miles on it, and felt more comfortable with her driving the newer vehicle. And yeah, she was a little taken aback. Would that be fair? When I first gave you the Jeep?
Yeah,
she was
kinda.
Yeah, she was pretty, had a lot of affection for the older Jeep, but I think that's past now, and she loves this one. So again, Today, these Jeeps run between $33,000 and $102,000. Best coffee on the planet. Talked about this place before. This was actually started by one of our Buffalo Sabre hockey players back in the, I think it was the late 60s. Thank you. We always get it in double cups because it is so darn hot. That's one of the things that we love about it. Hey, cheers.
Yeah, it's 10:15 and having our coffee.
Yeah, I know, we're late. So in my mind, Jeep is one of the very few iconic American vehicles. They've not changed. And I'm not talking about some of the other Jeeps. I'm talking about the Wrangler style. Not changed, really not that much since World War II. And the other one that I would say would be the Corvette. Has pretty much maintained its integrity. I got a lot of Mustang guys out there that are going to be yelling at me. The problem with Mustang is they went through a period where they kind of wimpified with some 6-cylinder engines, and but I think that they regained their identity. It's a great vehicle. I'm a Mustang lover. A lot of the muscle cars out there, but that even though some of them might still be being made and being remade, as far as keeping its integrity all the years, I think Jeep and Corvette are unique and are ultra-American. As a matter of fact, when you see another Jeep, honey, what do you have to do?
You need to do the wave.
The wave. Just like when I owned Corvette, you did that too. Hey, we wanted to ask the viewers something, especially our Jeep people. Do you remember what that is?
What's up with the ducks?
Yeah, we're wondering. We see Jeep duck t-shirts. We see people with little plastic ducks on their... We'll see people with little plastic duck lined up along their windshield, and we don't get it. What ties the Jeep and the duck together? Which one of you guys would tell us that? The interior's nice. Notice though, the Jeep has kept it Jeep. In Tess's previous vehicle, it was crank windows, not a lot of bells and whistles. There still isn't with this Jeep. It does have power locks, which is nice for her. Does have power windows, and it's roomy. Also, the other Jeep was a 2-door. Now, we don't really have the kids with us too much like we used to, but it's plenty of room in the back for a couple adults back there. You do have your air conditioning and heating in the back as well, a couple cup holders, and it's comfortable, a lot more comfortable than the other Jeep. A lot of room back here, and of course the seats fold down flat, so if you needed to get something bigger. Hey, you know what, speaking of comfort, Tess's previous Jeep with the big wheels, jacked up, we used to call it the bounce house because you were bouncing as you were going down the road. She loved it. Me, not so much. To me, it was not a fun vehicle to drive. This is a lot nicer to drive. This does have a compartment, a stowaway compartment here as well. And again, plenty of creature comforts, but it's still a Jeep. Oh, and of course the trademark to the Jeeps, the full-size spare tire. Tess normally has a wheel cover on here, which I got to get fixed for her. But it's nice to have the full-size spare tire in there. If you watched my Ram review, we talked about this. Tess and I both have unlimited memberships here. This isn't going to cost us anything to do today. Free vacuums. They sell gas here at a competitive rate, and we pay about $30 a month for unlimited car washes. And boy, I got to tell you, with the winters that we have, it sure is nice. And you may find us here 3-4 times a week, depending on the weather. 17.5-inch wheels. I would like to get her something a little bit more aggressive when these go. Something that's going to be a little bit better in the snow. Does have the running boards. It makes it easier for you, honey, doesn't it? Getting in and out.
It really does.
Not as challenging as the other one. Does have a backup camera as well. Remote mirrors, which she did not have in the other vehicle. And the interior is spacious. Automatic headlights, automatic rain sensing wiper blades. Does have, of course, four-wheel drive. It's not electronic four-wheel drive. Again, keeping in with the machismo of the Jeep. Has a really nice sound system and a good entertainment center as well. I will tell you this, we have not had one single problem with this Jeep. Not one single problem. Let's look under the hood. Going through the car wash, enjoying your coffee, I see. It's good to be the queen. So this is the best part, no charge. Even on a day like this, they're gonna hand dry it for us, which is just awesome, especially when you own a black vehicle, which is gonna show everything. I just went to go under the front dash for a hood release, forgetting this is a Jeep. That's not how we do things, which I think this is just one of the coolest things about a Jeep, I really do. There we go. Now there is, of course, an interior release. There we go. All right, old school, which we like. This is the V6. Does have a heavy-duty battery. Also does have halogen lights. And you always said that about your other Jeep, that you had an issue at night. You got to really be enjoying these. These are much brighter.
It is much brighter. It has a wider range of, coverage for the lights.
Yeah. As far as gas mileage goes, 19 miles a gallon in the city, 24 on the highway. It has a 4-star front crash rating and 3 stars rollover. We all know that the center of gravity on Jeep is a little higher than most other vehicles. Extremely reliable. Does have skid plates. This is made to go off-road. I mean, this is no joke, this vehicle. It again has maintained its integrity. So I'll ask you the question, honey. Will we buy it again?
In a heartbeat, yeah.
In a heartbeat. I feel safe when she leaves the house. It also has some of the niceties, makes things a little bit easier for you. As I mentioned, the rear backup camera has push button start. She didn't have that on the other one. Does have tire pressure monitoring, which is nice. The halogen headlights I mentioned. Has heated seats, heated steering wheel. How nice is that?
Very nice.
Yeah, that's
in
real.
the cold weather.
Yeah, it sure is.
Coming.
Which is coming. Warranties, 5 years, 60,000 miles on the powertrain. Basically bumper to bumper, 3 years, 36,000 miles. To me, Jeep, American. Actually helped us win World War II. And this style Jeep, the Wrangler, you know what? There's newer Jeeps. There's more powerful Jeeps. There's fancier Jeeps. But what's special about this one?
It's my Jeep.
Yeah. God bless you all, and thank you so much for watching us on Tractors in Life.